Hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soul Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today, it's a nice chill week. No events going on, which means it is time to do some interludes. But before we begin the interludes, please, for me, if you are watching this on the YouTube, be sure to like this video, comment if you have anything to say at all, subscribe to the channel because that helps out with the algorithm, and if you check the description down below this video, you can find some links to the Twitch and Discord where you can follow and or join, so that way you can get notified of when I go live. But with all that said, I think it is time to begin. Hello, J6. Welcome to the stream. How'd be things? I have seen you there, obviously. I don't know if you're trying to communicate in Morse code or something, but, I don't speak Morse code. I know that's the wrong way to say it, but it's how I'm gonna say it. Also, so I have cleared out the event shop for the most part. I didn't bother with any of the pieces. It's just kind of like, I've got plenty, you know? So I'm gonna turn everything in so I can get a little bit of extra QP. It's not much, but every little bit helps, let's be honest here. And we can claim stuff. So, master mission wise, there is the new, what's it called, Evocation Festival, that's right. Stupid fly. New Evocation Festival, so a bunch of tasks associated with getting those served. I said hello to you, J6, and you did not say hello to me. I asked you how your day's been, and you have not said anything. I asked how things been, how be things. Again, I don't get what you're trying to say. I don't get what you're trying to say, J6, but anyways, new limited time missions associated with every new servant out of it in the Evocation Festival, so the Mecha Ali-chans, Gray, and Assassin Shiki, getting them to level 10, 40, Bond 1, and then there's also the Bleached Earth stuff. And then it looks like there is Use the new servants in stuff, and then just some free quest completion in the 6th Singularity, but I'm not too worried about that. MP6 Fuji, I did see you say that in the Discord. I've kind of been distracted otherwise, so I've not really been monitoring the Discord, but I'm seeing the stuff, I just didn't respond. Plus I saw that you and Janice had a very long conversation in the general chat, and it's like, I don't really want to jump in when this has already happened, so. But, weekly missions, and then if we go to the extra missions, I get another 10 Saint Quartz for 130 rank ups, because with the event being done, I can finally start doing rank up quests once again. So, the rank up quests I have done in between streams are the following. So, I got Voyager's Noble Phantasm leveled up. I got Summer Ushiwakamaru's Noble Phantasm ranked up. I got Helena's Mahatma skill ranked up. Lalter's Mana Burst and Charisma skills ranked up. And then, in the most irony of ironies, because I remembered, you know, mid-stream, or rather, beginning of stream on Friday, that I hadn't done my rank ups for the day, I decided to do some then, and wouldn't you know it, as Kojiro was being sacrificed for Hassan, I finished his rank up quest for his Vitrify skill, so Kojiro, you got one win on Friday. It probably doesn't make up for the fact that your insides were literally gouged out or anything, but you know, you still got at least one win from me. And then we're gonna go to the present box, claim all this, get some more solar hides. Oh, it's so nice seeing that many being got. So nice. But +3 to Cursed Arm, Roger, J6. Will do. Let me just claim stuff and load up the documents. And that's all that needs claimed. Alright, so Cursed Arm, Hassan. Long Arm of the Cursed of the Hassan variety. My mistake. I will put +3 points into Long Arm of the Cursed of the Hassan variety. Otherwise known as, if I can find him, where is he? Where? Hassan of the Long Arm. Sorry, it's Hassan of the Long Arm. You're right. You're right. But he goes up, 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 quite high in the rank up document to position number 10. Not bad. Which is really position number 9 because the first cell is literally servant image, servant name, and ranking by points. But that's beside the point. So there is... He ate Ku's heart. Fair. There is this trial quest for Fujino, but I'm not going to worry about doing that on stream. That just kind of feels sort of filler-esque, and Fujino's great, don't get me wrong. I was very happy when she showed up in the summer camp event, but there's no real story associated with it, and I have Fujino, so I don't need to show how to use Fujino, you know? So instead, we are going to do as the stream title says, and we are going to jump into some interludes. It looks like we have... might actually have to make a decision here. Okay, so Wu Zetian, or... She is a 5 arrow, and if all of them are 20, that's 100 AP. 100 AP would mean I cannot do another servant without tapping into my Apple reserves. And that's a little bit finicky. Hey, Janice, welcome to the stream. Howdy things. Can you vote on the interlude? I mean, I guess I could do voting on interludes, but that'd be kind of weird, I think, maybe. But again, like, if I do Wu here, she's essentially the only one getting done. That's 100, although I could go down and do, like, Raiko's, I guess? Do Atalantes. That would be, what, 36, 54 AP? Yeah, I could do Atalantes and then another servants. It's just, again, Wu is essentially going to have to be waiting until I get a short interlude to do with her. But I could do Atalantes, and I could probably do somebody else's on the shorter side. As much as I want to say I could do Jalter's, if all of hers are 23, that is 69. Nice. Which is a lot. And would be a little over, so... Let's see. Atalante altar, and then... maybe... Goey? Possibly? Trying to think. Do they have much synergy? Do I have any synergy between servants? Who would go well with Atalante altar? Tamamo cat for the memes? You hate Type Moon's depiction of her? That's fair, man. That is fair. No, I think Cat and Atalante sound like they could be a winning combo here. So yeah, we'll do Atalante and Cat's interludes today, starting with Atalante altar. So, Bound Morals and Beast's Aching Heart is the name of this interlude. So, we are going to... she is a quick-based, so we're going to go with a quick-based Savant. Where is a Summer Scotty? Where might she be? A Summer Scotty would do so well. A Summer Scotty for me. There we go. Alright. So, do I have an interlude team already set? I don't think so. It's gonna have to be this squad. And then Atalante altar would be Bond 5. Bazaka. Where is she? There she be. Okay. Then do a little bit of swibbity swapping of stuffs. Never got Atalante altar yet. Dang, Janice. Was she not on your radar for a possible choice, for the free 4-star servant, or were you kind of set on who you were going for there? And then the backline is set, I think. Oh, that's right, I don't need Summer Kama anymore. Summer Kama is already Bond 10. It's the other waifu. It's the only waifu that is not yet Bond 10 with one of her other variants, and that is Idol Achan. And we're also doing Saber Dusa as well, but Idol Achan is getting there. Very slowly and steadily getting there, but I still have all of my teapots to use, and I should probably start using them soon, but that's future me. And let's go sumo. That's for future me to worry about, you know? You're kind of Saber, Salter, or Gorgon, so that's fair. Salter and Gorgon are old servants, and Atalante Ultra was only released with Lost Belt 1, was she not? I hope you will listen to what I have to say, for I will need your courage to help me face a side of myself that I can scarcely stand to look at. Well, that was short. Oh, and by the way, I did do my weigh-in today. I dropped 3.3 pounds over the past month. So I am officially over 20 pounds lost since I started my weight loss journey. And I am very, very happy about that. Down 20 pounds overall, and just another 20, well, not 20. I'd say another 15 to go, and then I am pretty much at my equilibrium weight, as the thing I've been looking at is calling it, which is essentially the weight where my calorie intake matches my exercise and my body's metabolism and stuff like that. So, but it is coming up, thank goodness. But I have not forgotten my word, and on Thursday's stream, webcam will be active. Also, I kind of forget, is she a single target or an AoE? She is single target. I mean, it's fine, but yeah. So on Thursday's Night Rain stream, I will be breaking out the webcam. Also, 92 stars, hot damn. That's a lot of stars. So, and probably webcam going forward. The only thing is, I'm not really sure where I'm going to put the webcam for some things. Like, for FGO at the very least, I do have a space for the webcam. It's essentially going to be right below chat, though I am thinking of updating my scene for FGO as well. I did make this scene all the way back when the Lost Belts first released, so it would be not unfair to update for the new era of FGO, that being the ordeal calls. I don't know. It's something I've been thinking about doing, but I'm not sure just yet. But see, the thing is when I do, I need more than just the first 3 waifus, you know, down there. Because I currently have Melt, Mash, and Aresh, and those were the first 3. But I need to add Jalter, I need to add Achan, and I need to add Kama to that whole little rotation. So, decisions. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna do it. I really do. Ha! The beast continues to gather speed. Like a bullet shot from a gun, its merciless attacks landing with earth-shattering force. It's so strong. This is not over yet. For a moment, she feels as though she too was a beast fighting tooth and nail to protect her territory. She draws her jet black bow and fires. The beast continues to charge forward, paying no heed to the arrow now launched in its body. Gotta love the nice and silly expression of pain she just gave. The blow sends her flying backwards, smashing through every great tree in her path. Nonetheless, her mind remains clear, as does her objective. All she needs to do now is let instinct take control of her body. The moment her back collides with the enormous tree, all conscious thought fizzles out, and she chooses the quickest path to her goal. Excuse me. The beast that ruled the forest deeps sees them all. In an instant, the little beast that had just batted aside with a single sweep of its tail stands before it. It happens in less than the span of an eye blink, before it can even think of evading her next attack. Her fangs sever the beast's head from its body. Why not her claws? Do you know how difficult it would be to bite something's head off? It's not easy at all. I mean, you'd have to open your mouth so wide just to hung. I refuse to believe that she bit its head off. Unless that giant boar head on her shoulder is, able to open its mouth. And it does look to be dripping blood from its maw. Is it always dripping blood from its maw? Is that boar head capable of opening and biting stuff off? Because if so, then I believe it. True, she may not care. You got a good point, Janice. And true, fangs are more dramatic as well, J6. Are you okay? Uh-oh. Get a hold of yourself, Atalante. Achilles! Ha! Master, what was I... That was too damn close. You okay, Master? I tripped. It's all good. Here, I'll give you a hand. Up we go. What's the matter, big sis? You off your game or something? Or is it that you're too on your game? No, I could see that. I could definitely see that. She looks like she would have some scruff on the back of her neck, Which just, it kind of begs the question, though. Like, it's something I think needs asked. Is she wearing a fur coat? Or did she grow a fur coat? Because if she's wearing fur armor, then that's fine. But if she's grown the fur armor, then does that technically means that this needs censoring, Collar's a good point too, J6. I must have completely forgot that I'm a... How do you forget you're a berserker? Okay, actually I shouldn't ask that because there are a lot of servants that are berserkers that don't realize they are berserkers. Forgive me. Oh, guess we're done here. Come on, let's head back down. Right. Geronimo! Surprise Geronimo appearance. I would say he's not seen that often, but he actually does show up fairly often, thinking about it. Good, you're back. How did it go? It was pretty tough. I see. If even you thought it was tough, Achilles, it must have been a formidable foe indeed. Then it seems this will take us some time yet. He shows up so much, yet they don't show him any love by giving his skills a buff. Give poor Geronimo some skill buffs, Lasagna. Make his skills useful. Not to worry, there's no reason to rush. Our mission this time is simply to eliminate the evil force that dwells in these woods. And between Geronimo and Atalante, both of whom are masters of navigating forests, Achilles, who is more than ready for pretty much any fight, and myself with my innate endless font of wisdom to draw upon if needed, frankly, I think it would be more difficult for us to fail than to succeed. So instead of running about half-cocked and snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, I recommend we take things nice and slow. Indeed, we also need to ensure that Master stays safe, which is all the more reason to proceed carefully. Now then, would anyone else like some tea? No thank you, I don't drink tea. I'll help you, I may be a queen, but I'm also very comfortable waiting on customers, even if I don't entirely know why. Why is that the case? Did I miss something with Queen of Sheba's lore that would imply that's the case? Because I can't recall anything. Like, I don't recall any event appearances where she was Not quite a servant summoned by us or anything. Or is that a hint to something deeper? Why don't you sit back and take a load off for a while, big sis? I think I'll do that. Hey, Master, you got a moment? I suppose I do, considering we faded to black a little bit there. What do you think of the way Big Sis fought today? Is it just me, or was she kinda off? I mean, she did sever a head with a single bite, so it's not just me then. Don't get me wrong, I've got no problems with how she fought per se, but I don't get why she tried to attack you. If I hadn't been there to stop her, you'd be dead right about now. Well, nah, I don't think she'd ever go that far, but it definitely wasn't heading anywhere good. You know what? Maybe because of the fact that she did not appear until Lost Belt 1, and in Lost Belt 1, while she was on our side initially, she did end up betraying us at the end there, because eliminating the Lost Belt eliminated all the children in the Lost Belt. And she could not stand for that, so she went against us. So maybe when she really loses herself in her Berserker mode, she remembers that we did that and is trying to, you know, take revenge for those children. Kind of like how she turned against Jean on Jack's behalf. Truly apocryphal. Would you mind talking to her when you get a chance? Just give me a shout if you need any help. Sure thing! Sure thing. Atalante. Oh, hello, Master. What is it? Apocrypha is amazing visually. Is done visually amazingly. So I can get there. Also, it does look like the boar head is always just dripping some blood, so it may just be a feature of the boar head. Just wanted to talk about what happened earlier, Atalante. You're right. I must apologize once again. I had no intention of harming you, but that's okay. I just want to know why. Why, huh? Dot, 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 dot. Could we go for a walk while we discuss this? You mean go for a walk in the middle of a forest where there's hostile things that might try to kill me, and where if I did die, nobody would question what might have killed me? Sure thing! If this were a horror movie situation, then this would be an incredibly intelligent decision. Punch feature. Fair point. It is pink, though, so what flavor would it be? I see the pale moon up in the sky. I hear the chirps of insects and the faint but unmistakable sound of all living things around me breathing. Putting my hand to my chest, I can hear a phantasmal heartbeat. Though the body I inhabit now is neither truly alive nor dead, I can sense it tensing up over what I'm about to say, all the same. As you can see, the demonic Caledonian boar haunts me in this form. Dragon fruit. I've never actually had dragon fruit. Never actually had it. It was this pelt I wore now that made the Caledonian boar the terror it was. When donned by a human, they become a monster, gaining untold strength and speed. Can I wear it? I want to see how strong we get. When donned by a hero, the power they gain would easily surpass that of such a monster. Okay, now I really want to wear it, because it's been proven that we can handle shit well beyond what is expected. I mean, considering how many Cerberus we summoned back in Ordeal Call 1, when, yeah, you probably only will be able to summon 2 at most, and then we just kept freaking pulling them out of nowhere because we are that guy. Different types of dragon fruits. Well, can you guys maybe describe the flavor of dragon fruit? Perhaps. Of course, this power doesn't come without a price. For me, that price is the beast transformation skill. Though it doesn't make my mind as soft as Madness enhancement, it does still cloud my thoughts at times. No, that's not right. The moment I attacked you, You mean... Never mind. That's enough, yes. I will not fail next time, I swear it. I'll go on ahead, and have the other 3 protect you. That way, we'll be safer and serve to reassure you. Now that it is settled, come on, let us go back. Sure thing. Let's gather around the campfire and sing a... Nope, can't sing a campfire song. Everything go okay yesterday? Sure, why not? Awesome. Alright, let's finish this today. Everyone ready? Then I'll go ahead and have my Jin scout out the area. Off they go! Jin, if possible, would you all mind searching that large tree over there? Oh, did you sense something over there? No, unfortunately this is more of a hunch. I can't explain it well, I just have a feeling. That's good enough for me. Let's check it out. After all, your intuition's just about as sharp as my teacher Shiron's own insight. I appreciate that, if it's alright with you as well, Atalante. Of course. Very well then, I'll go on ahead with the Jin. Let's go! Not too sweet, also has a texture similar to... So, if I did try watermelon, it would probably be watermelon... Or, not watermelon. If I did try dragon fruit, it would probably be dragon fruit juice. Just because, as far as fruits go, I don't like biting into something that is really hard and needs to be chewed, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a good steak, I love ribs, but it's just like, oftentimes with fruit, I find it's the texture that tends to throw me off. I don't like I'm very texture sensitive to things. Like, I love apple juice, I love apple pie, I like applesauce, but I cannot eat apples just because having to bite into it and that crunch and that chewing, it just ruins the whole flavor profile for me. So, it's more, what does the juice taste like? Is it similar to apple juice, similar to orange juice, that kind of stuff. I'm afraid my intuition may have been a little too accurate. What do you mean? Take a look. A fallen tree! Looks like that tree was just uprooted not too long ago. Indeed, which means we're dealing with a creature strong enough to pull up trees as though they were weeds. Guess that means we're up against some kind of giant, then. Since there doesn't seem to have been any reason for uprooting this tree, I think we might be dealing with a berserker. Excuse me. Yes, Atalante? Surely you remember that my sense of smell is even sharper in this form than in my archer form. This way. Sounds like a giant. Well, we definitely found it, but it also found us. Alright, Master, time to put up the plan we discussed earlier into action. What plan? I wasn't listening. Can we repeat the plan, please? I don't know the plan! Why can't they tell me the plan again? I wasn't paying attention. Probably yawn. Scotty. And this squad will go. The flesh is super tender and soft. It's very similar to apple. It's been a while since you've ate both fruits, so you're going off memory. So, similar to apple, then. That's not too bad, at least. Similar to apple. I mean, it's not like well, actually, I don't know if I'll have the opportunity to ever try dragon fruit or not, because, my mom does, she doesn't like it when I say this, but she's kind of addicted to Dunkin', which is a, I don't know if it's where you get, Janice probably doesn't know, I don't know about you, J6, but it's essentially a donut shop that also does various, different drinks and stuff. And they often do different kinds of fruit juices, so I might ask for a check on that, because I have found a lot of different fruit juices to be quite good. Okay, you know that. Yeah. I might ask if she can keep an eye out for dragon fruit juice, just so I can give it a shot, you know? Because, I mean, there was a juice that I had. So, I've had... Oh, you have Dunkin'... Wow. That's kind of surprising, honestly, Janice. But, so... Let's see. I'm always a fan of strawberry banana. Like, I even have protein yogurt supplements that are strawberry banana, because it goes way back to childhood memory of me drinking Danimals yogurt stuff, and strawberry banana was always my flavor of choice. Apple juice I like. Pineapple orange juice is good, as long as it doesn't have any pulp, because I don't like pulp. I do like just basic orange juice as well. Then I think it was strawberry orange juice I've had one time, which is really, really good, but it also acts as a bit of a laxative, so drink it at your own peril. Fall, damn it. No, I want to stay summer. This ringing in my ears is unbearable. My heart beats so loud it feels like some manner of warning. I cannot stand listening to it. No, it's not just the sound. Simply being alive is unbearable. With all this anger I'm forced to carry now, maybe it would be better off if I just... The foolish idea disappears from my mind almost as quickly as it formed. My mind screams at me to become a beast. It urges me to descend into madness. It shrieks for me to go mad, to fight / save, to destroy or rescue, to consume, fulfill, to kill, help. It is my choice to live like that. That is not how I want to live. It was my wish to live like that. I have no right to live like that. Atalante! Go, Tauropolos. You can only drink... You blend fruits. I mean, I can't say the same. I've never tried... lemonade. I like lemonade as well. Almost forgot about lemonade there. I can't say the same as far as orange juice. I've never had freshly squeezed. But, I mean, it might be something I can try. Obviously, I've been making a lot of my food more homemade lately than not, as I've said many times, and one of the things I have been thinking about doing more homemade is drinks, but it's something to consider. Maybe some homemade orange juice. It's something for me to think about, at least. As long as I can get it without the pulp, because again, I hate the pulp. I hate when you drink something and it just feels weird. You drink it and then you feel something stringy among your teeth. It's just, ugh. Got it. It's gone. Good. Looks like that's the last of them. Go team! Sweet. Hear that, big sis? We're all done here. Right. Why don't we save the niceties for after we're back at Chaldea? Yeah, good idea. Alright, let's give Chaldea a call and head back then. Orange juice in supermarkets aren't real because real orange juice goes bad too quickly. I mean, that is fair. A lot of preservatives and stuff keeps stuff active or good for a lot longer, which is good and bad, because as much as I like orange juice, I cannot drink it regularly. Like, it's more of a, if I had a thing of orange juice, I would have a glass a week sort of thing, and that would mean that freshly made orange juice probably would not last long enough. Usually for me, I find myself gazing out at the sea in the combat simulator without retreating to my spirit form. Something's definitely wrong with me. A white-hot spike of pain shoots through my skull as if my body and mind are twisting themselves apart. What's happening to me? Hey, hey! Oh, it's you. Master and Achilles told me you had something on your mind. If it's something you don't feel comfortable sharing with either a fellow hero from your homeland or master, I thought it might be easier to talk to me about it, since I'm obviously neither of those things. We do have some other things in common, after all. The ears. Not so fast. Do you mean to charge me for this therapy session you propose? No need. I already received fair compensation. Now, come on. Don't be shy. These ears aren't just for show, you know. I see you'll not get out of this that easily. Very well, then, if you insist. Interesting. I see. Something is fundamentally off, and I don't know where I went wrong. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? Let me see if that is true for what orange juice I tend to get is. Not at all. The Caledonian boar pelt is the source of your strength, right? Let's see. So the orange juice that I tend to get is Minute Maid orange juice, which the ingredients is filtered water and premium concentrated orange juice with no sugar added. And that's kind of it. So it's orange juice and water is the kind I get. There's actually no added sugar, so that's interesting to see, but... Right. Okay, so is putting that pelt on that made you materialize as a berserker. That means there's a big difference between this self and your original archer self, right? Yes, everything's different. So different that I don't even recognize myself anymore. So just thinking out loud here, but you don't remember ever wearing that pelt when you were alive, right? Minute Maid's disgusting! J6, why do you say that? Why do you think it's disgusting? 21 grams of sugar and... Good gracious. The Minute Maid orange juice does not have... I'm just looking at the sugars. I mean, it has 24 grams of sugar in it, which... I mean... I personally love Minute Maid orange juice. I also like the Minute Maid lemonade, though, too, so... It says it doesn't add any extra sugar, so I don't know. Yeah, 24 grams of sugar in 8 fluid ounces is what it says. It's a thing of pure discord. When the hero Meleager... How do I pronounce that name? And who is this person? Let's see. He's got a Wikipedia page. Meleager? I don't know. He is the host of the Caledonian Boar Hunt. Okay. He's also one of the Argonauts. Interesting. Tried to give it to me. Many others fought over it, hoping to take it for themselves. That's what ultimately became of the pelt. I suppose the fact that it's part of my noble phantasm must mean that I ended up acquiring it for myself. But I have no memory of ever using it. Hey, don't knock Coca-Cola. I drink Diet Coke quite often, and it's great. So in other words, this is your first time drinking this form. Oh, sorry, Buster. Welcome to the stream first off, but, yeah, so I tried everything with the sound alerts. I tried uninstalling it and reinstalling it, and nothing seemed to work. Like, I can see it works. Hang on, it actually worked? I did not hear anything, though. So, the laugh track worked for you guys, but I didn't get anything. Interesting. Huh. Well, I guess that... So, I don't know if I need to adjust it then. Like, it works for you guys, but it doesn't work for me. But welcome, Buster. Welcome, Infinity Lord. Welcome to the stream. How be things, how be things? I'm doing okay. Just going over a bunch of fruit juices while playing this interlude and trying not to itch my legs. I will go into why my legs itch as soon as I get to the battle portion. Well, here's various aspects to them, and their servant version only reflects a single one, right? True. In your case, your hunter aspect is reflected by your original archer self. So then, what aspect is this version you're reflecting? Yes, I know. Even the noblest heroes have darker, unheroic aspects to them. At first, I thought this version of you might be reflecting that, but it's actually reflecting an aspect of you that didn't even exist when you were alive. Maybe that would explain why you're having such a hard time accepting it. Farming for 120 summer mal, she's 113, and you're already on the verge of screaming. Ooh. You gotta save up some, you gotta save up those embers, man. I've got plenty of embers saved up myself. Plenty of embers. Although, I'm probably gonna need a ton more if I ever want to 120 all the waifus. Of course, I don't think this aspect took you completely by surprise. Whether you call it your dark side, your cruel, unheroic side, or whatever, at least a part of you must have known it was there. I cannot deny that. I was raised to serve Lady Artemis. I'm part of that privilege, and bestial logic above human thinking. That side of me may well be more pronounced in this spirit origin. But then, that would put you fundamentally at odds with Master. He's an inherently neutral figure, so he may be accepting of all kinds of people. But of course, there will be some he gets along with better than others. Alternatively, maybe you're the one having a hard time getting along with him. Yes, you may be right. There's nothing I can do about this temperament of mine. I'm afraid of it being discovered. At the same time, I also do not know how to respond to Master's seemingly effortless kindness. Still, I do like his... Okay. There's a calming, gentle warmth about it. Almost like sunshine. I mean... Soul does mean sun, so... She's right there. That's why it's so difficult for me to tell if I also like Master or find him difficult to be around. And it's perfectly normal to not like certain aspects of a person you do otherwise like. Trust me on that. It is. Absolutely. Take me, for example. The one person I simply couldn't stand was also the only one in the whole world I ever fell in love with. Aw, so some Romani lore! I know I'll never get to see him again, but even now when I remember how we used to tell each other riddles, well... It makes my heart heavy, but it also fills me with warmth. Aw, Romani. I see. Still, the thought of telling Master to his face what I do and do not like about him is, well... Don't worry. One little heart-to-heart isn't going to ruin your relationship. It very well could, though. It very well could, though. Be that as it may. Don't worry so much. Just relax. Oh, alright. I'll try telling him how I feel. Of course, I see no need to do so right away. For the moment, I think I'll start by asking him what his schedule's like tomorrow. Right, then I'll go call him right now. Oh, wait. I said wait. Here I am. Once again. I see. You certainly got here quickly. Did it? I didn't realize. I should probably check that to see if any of my desired games are on the autumn sale. I was told to wait outside, so... Then you've been close by all along. Damn you, Moolah. Well, no matter, I was going to have to tell you this sooner or later. I hope you'll listen to what I have to say. It's a silly, insignificant problem, and not the kind of thing you'd expect to hear from me, but... Sure thing, sure thing. Walking along the beach. So there you have it. What? Why do you look so surprised? I was expecting a bit more of an unusual problem. I see. Now I understand. Of course, it only makes sense that we would have different opinions on the subject. We might be great heroes and beings of myth, but in this world and with our knowledge of current mores. Current mores. What does that mean? I've never heard that phrase. Current mores. Come on, Google. Load up. So, societal norms. Okay. So, mores also means societal norms. Okay, interesting. Didn't know that. We are also just ordinary people. Well, I am sure an insignificant problem like this would never crop up during a normal Holy Grail war. It seems that being around for long periods makes us prone to think about things of this sort. Are you disappointed? Nah, I'm good. I'm very chill, as long as the bitchiest bitch who ever bitched is not involved, at least. Right, of course not. This is just what I would expect from you. Also, how funny. Now that I've told you this, the pain of being pulled in two directions is gone. I do still feel somewhat out of place, as though I have an itch that I cannot seem to scratch. But I don't think there's anything I can do about that, so I will pay it no mind. You bought some literal gold. Nice! I got some gold myself. I got a golden coin of a dragon. I got it for Christmas, though. I didn't buy it myself. It was like $20 at the time, so I have no idea how much it's actually worth right now. For us, I suspect there will always be some sort of divide between us, no matter what else may come. Much the same as when I betrayed you in that frozen tundra. She does remember, or she read the records. You're too soft, Master. It was absolutely me. I am sure I would have sided with you back then if I had been summoned to Chaldea's side. But left to my own devices, I am also sure I would have made the same choice. This is just who I am. I may think like a beast, but I still have people I cannot abandon. Plus, I wish to protect... people I wish to protect, no matter what. I am human yet beast, and a beast yet human. And despite that, I still try to act like a god. I still end up trying to act like a god. Oh no, wait, my bad. I have silver, not gold. It's an Australian 50-cent piece from 2012. Half an ounce of silver. From the Year of the Dragon. I kind of forgot that it was silver, not gold, but still, it's pretty cool. I think buying gold is a good investment everywhere. Oh, I think we were all thinking you were talking actual gold, J6, though. It does sound like... I think that was an actual gold. That was actually gold, was it not? That's all just part of what makes you, you. I thought you would say that. And perhaps we've known each other for so long at this point that I've come to know what you'll say before you say it. In some ways, you and I are fundamentally different. That has been weighing on me for a long time. But I gather that doesn't bother you. No bother at all. Very well then, Master. Let's go for our next battle. For I'm in excellent condition today. Roger, roger. I think it is actual gold, though. Come, cover me, Achilles. Will do. Well, well. Ha! I'm gonna actually look this up. My body is light. My burdens no longer weigh me down. Which one did you get, J6? Because there's a lot. Which of the Pokemon cards did you get, man? I gotta know. Was it Charizard? Did you get the gold-plated Charizard from Burger King? If so, what PSA is it? If it's PSA 10, you got Mewtwo. Okay, I'm looking up. So, 23K gold Burger King Mewtwo. Let's see. All right. According to this, if it's PSA 10, it's almost $6,000, man. You could be sitting on a fortune here. Unless, if it's it sounds like it might be ungraded, though, in which case, that explains the price you got it for. I understand I did something wrong. I understand that this is my evil side. And I understand that even though I do not think I deserve forgiveness, I have a master who accepts me as I am. I have comrades I can trust, both in battle and in ordinary matters, knowing that there's no foe I cannot face. There's less than 10 PSA 10s. I mean, even a PSA 9 is about $5,000, let's be honest. But now that we're in battle, I can tell you guys why my legs itch so much. So I'm pretty sure I said something in Friday's stream about how I had to do everything last minute with the stream setup because I had to help my dad with something with regards to his Jeep. Well, that was outside, obviously. And you guys have been telling me so much to go outside, touch some grass, all that kind of stuff. Well, I went outside on Friday for less than an hour. I touched grass, and I got 7 frickin' mosquito bites. 3 on each leg and 1 on my right wrist. The mosquitoes ate me alive. And I have been dealing with them every day since, and it is so freaking annoying, guys. It is like, because I can't take Benadryl or any other antihistamine to relieve the itching because those hit me hard and I will be conked out. I don't have any aloe on hand to, you know, apply. So it's just been like dealing with them for the past few days. Constant itch is just driving me up a wall. But yeah, they're getting better, but still, it's a struggle to not scratch them, especially because I sit cross-legged on my chair, so they're very easily within reach since they are on my calves. Now, one PSA 10 Mewtwo. I mean, who knows? Maybe yours is PSA 10. Alright. Now let's kick this bad boy out of here. Queen. Okay. Jen, would you mind giving it a whack, please? Releasing Noble Phantasm. O spirits, O sun and spirits, lend me your power. Sago, Deji, Nela, Nalia. I think that's probably proper. I don't know. It's kind of hard to determine. Time to pick up the pace. Let my hatred and desires gather here and now. Tauropoulos, Skia, Thermocracia. I have no idea if I pronounced that one right either. Okay, so the silver coin that I have is about $95. And I got it for less than 20. Damn, that was a good deal. My uncle got a good deal on this coin. And so the huntress spread her wings and took to the sky, more weapon than creature. To watch her fly is like watching a bullet with a will of its own seek out its target. She reaches the enemy with dizzying speed, swiftly and mercilessly tearing it so shred. I read it without thinking about it. How do you mess that up? Tearing it so shreds? Lasagna. Tearing it to shreds, lasagna. Gosh. Lasagna just needs to hire me at this point for all these tiny spelling and grammar mistakes, man. They just need to hire me. I find them and I says them. Damn, that was something. Big Sis really is a force to be reckoned with when she's not holding back. It's a little scary, honestly. Shall I tell Atalante you said that? Please don't. In any case, that she is no longer hesitating is a good thing. The way to truly improve a horse's speed is with neither the carrot nor the stick, but with trust. That's a famous proverb or something? It is, in fact. I made it up just now. I mean, you know, it's a proverb said by a famous person, so that technically makes it a famous proverb. Yeah, pretty sure proverbs have to be around for longer than that to qualify. It was just a joke, embarrassing though that may be in its own right. I don't think that's the case, Achilles. I trust the man that just made a proverb up more than I trust your opinion on the matter. You got it because it looked cool you wanted Charizard, but people are charging too much for them. That's fair. Okay, she's coming down. Did she land on all fours like cats normally do when they fall from great heights? There. How did I do, Master? Perfect. I may have refused to accept that compliment before, but now I have no such qualms. So, Master, what shall we tackle next? A mountain? An ocean? A fortress? A demonic beast? A vengeful spirit? Vicious monsters? Whatever it is, as long as you're there with me, I know I can keep fighting in this form. Aww. That's a lot of money. The moon shines down, bright and cold. Bathed in its light, glowing as beautifully as a fairy, the huntress stands tall, a carefree smile on her lips. Though she and her master may be fundamentally different, she dearly hopes this will not keep them from finding comfort in each other's company. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but Atalante's the virgin heroine, isn't she? Well, why is she implying that? Also, I don't think I actually have put her in her final ascension in ages. I didn't realize she had that kind of tattoo. So, interesting. At least this answers the question that I posed earlier. The fur is something she wore, not grew. So that is an answer for us. But self-evolution has evolved to demonic assimilation. So she now has more crit stars, and Buster crit strength buff. Cool. Her profile gets updated. Not that I really read these as much as I probably should. Oh, hey, it mentions her original taking of this form. Yep. Took a thrust from Achilles' spear. Achilles lamented the curse that plagued the huntress even after death. Atalante wept at the unfairness, and his final blow surely gave her one last shred of salvation, however brief. Yeah, I got eaten alive by mosquitoes on Friday when I had to help my dad. 7 mosquito bites. 3 on each leg and 1 on my wrist. It is an itchy hellscape. I was outside for less than an hour and they ate me alive. Excuse me. Alright, so now we're going to go Tamamo Cat. 17. Okay, but this is an early game interlude, so I can't imagine that it's going to take that long, but we're still going to do it. And again, Cat is a quick servant, so get a Summer Scotty. And Cat is also a Berserker. Bazaka Cat. There we go. And let's go. Seems like an average summer in the tropics. Yeah, I can't take Benadryl. Like, any antihistamine will knock me out. I can't even take cough medicine. Even daytime cough medicine, within an hour, I am very much out of it, and I tend to pass out as well. It's not recommended, but it's a great sleep aid for me. But I try not to use it that much just because it can get kind of addicting, and I don't want to get addicted to anything, so... But then again, to be honest, ever since I really started exercising and taking multivitamins, I've not been having any trouble sleeping, so I'm happy about that. Never take those for mosquitoes, which is raw. I mean, that's kind of what I have to do. At best, I can put an ice pack on it, so I am not addicted to gambling. I am not addicted to gambling. Not at all. But, yeah, in all seriousness, ever since I've started truly exercising and taking multivitamins, my sleep issues have been pretty much non-existent. So I guess that's an added benefit from getting healthy. Lose 20 pounds, have better sleep. All pluses. All pluses. Master, let's go hunting. Cat, don't surprise me like that. Oh, sorry about that. My bad. I just can't keep my surging wild nature in check. You gotta understand. Even so, it's unexpected. Come on, senpai, tell her to be more careful. Aw, do you want to sharpen your claws, Cat? I mean, just because I play a gacha game doesn't mean I'm addicted to gamble. I mean, the best you can say is, probably the summer event. But even then, I didn't go too deep into the gacha. Discount fee. Libra deals can be really powerful, though, Janice. Libra can be so good for a run, depending on when you get him. If you get the more runes perk early on in a run, then that can set you up to be level 15 so much quicker. Let's just say I always want to sharpen him. But as expected, Master understands me the best. In this case, now we really gotta go on that hunt, no? Oh, nice design. The squirrel really is cute. Climb up on my paw if you like. Rather, get on it now. Fo-fo! Wahaha, that tickles. Ah, gotcha. Fo-go! Waha, got this cute little guy now. If you don't want me to squish him, then you'll join us, Mash. No, foe's been taken hostage. Senpai Cat may not look it, but she's got brains. Mash, that was kind of cold, Mash. Wow. Mash, don't be so mean. Jeez, Mash, brutal. Fine, you know what? Next time there is... To prove that I am not addicted to the Libra deals, the next time Libra is in a run, I will not make any deals with him. Yeah, I won't even interact with him if you guys don't want me to. Yeah. I've seen this coastline before, Master. What sort of evil land is this? goddess once lived on this island. Oh gosh, we back to Seno's island. Isn't this the island Seno lived on? Don't you remember? I don't remember at all. But Senpai, why are we really here? Is there something on this island? No, I already know what you're thinking, Mashy Mash. This place is the nature's treasure vault full of carrots. Here's proof of it. Look, there's a whole group coming out to meet us. Craft! The enemies? Doctor, check for enemy life forms. The line you're calling cannot be reached. Since it's lunchtime, any work outside of Grand Order will be declined. Doctor, everybody's too relaxed this time. I mean, you know, I will carry through, J6. I will carry through. Which will really suck if we get Everdark Libra again. Because, I mean, if I'm saying I'm not interacting with Libra, then I won't interact with Libra, period. Although, in all seriousness, that was so messed up of the game. We were depth 2. The surprise, your boss is actually a knight. An Everdark Sovereign is something that is not supposed to happen until, like, depth 3 or something. So why the heck did it happen on depth 2? It was so not fair. Because that run was going so freaking well. But then, surprise, Everdark. Just so annoying, man. Go like this. Yeah, I saw you clip it, and I will carry through with my vow. There will be no Libra deals in the next stream. Technically, I only said next run, but I will go with next stream. Okay. But speaking of Night Rain, I gotta figure out the places for where I'm going to be putting my face cam with everything, because this goes back to what I started saying on the stream, but currently FGO layout does have room for face cam, but Night Rain, Fate Stay Night, they're both full screen games, so my face will just be on the screen somewhere, and I don't know a good place to put it. I could do what... Like, it won't obstruct my view, it's more going to obstruct viewer view to a degree. And I could do what I've seen Night Rain streamers do and put it, like, directly beneath the rune counter. That might be the place to put it for Night Rain, but, see, bottom right of the screen... I feel like that covers up something, I just can't remember what off the top of my head. But that might work for FSN, at least. It's something to think about. Also, I gotta reply to comments on YouTube. I've been slacking this weekend, man. I've been slacking. Woof, we have control of the coast. Onto the shore. I'll catch salmon in the river and animals in the forest. Cat went into the forest. We've stuck together this far. Let's stay together after her, senpai. Get out. This river's my territory. Are you nuts? Nature belongs to everyone, just like a beef barbecue. First come, first served. Beef. First come, first served. Beef. 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 I'm recalling memories of Matsusaka beef. Hey, are you 5-star ranked beef? Evil. You are evil. Uriel is also a little like that. Oh, Asterius. Take your eyes off her for a second and she gets us into trouble. Master, what should we do? Come on, back up, cat. Yeah, I've been slacking. I just have been getting distracted. School, new semester, new stuff. I swear, parts about this database class are great, but other parts are just wild. It's like a group project for an online course is so weak. But again, thankfully, one of the guys in my group is pretty on point with everything, so we're making steady progress. It takes a lot. Also, I do need to start compressing videos down again, because looking at things, I only have videos up to Tuesday of next week. And the shorts will end shortly after that as well. So I probably should start, like, compressing videos again. I've probably got a lot. Not every Night Rain run is gonna make it onto a video, though. I've kind of decided that if there's no clip associated with it, and it's a loss, that it's probably not gonna end up being shown. I gotta remember, Cat gets stunned, but... Okay, so... let's do this button... here. I mean, to be fair, I've not been getting a lot of comments lately. Only 3 comments over the past 2 weeks, it seems. At least that's all that it's saying. That is all that it's saying, is that I got 3 comments over the past 2 weeks. But that's just when I look at the community tab. When I look at the other thing, it says I've got more comments than that. Like, I see a video with 4 comments on it, but when I click on it, it says no comments found. It's weird. I don't know why it's saying I have comments, but it's not showing me the comments involved. So, I don't know. I did not want that kind of Scotty. You know, it doesn't matter what kind of Scotty I got. I should just take the Summer Scotty. Because, yeah, I mean, this video, the video released on September 9th has 4 comments listed. Yet when I click on comments, it's not showing me any comments. Oh wait, hang on. It's never mind. I figure out what's going on. For some reason, it's only showing comments that I've not responded to personally, and when I filter that off, okay, that makes a bit more sense. What about the shorts? Does it do the same for shorts? Okay, no. So it's for shorts mainly. Like, on DoggoCast Zoomies, I see that I have 2 comments listed, but when I check it, it doesn't show any comments. And none of them and nothing's being held by moderation. Battle's over. That was one crazy out of control fight. Darn it all, the beef got away. I wanted to become friends. I think maybe Asterius only came here to look for Uriel. Except Stena was the one who lived here. Well, it's hard to tell them apart. Now we've taken the river, now it's time to hunt. I think I'll help myself to a salmon. But yeah, DoggoCast Zoomies apparently has 2 comments on it, but I'm not seeing any comments on it. It's one of the most viewed videos in a while, too, so that's cool. But it's just kind of annoying, you know? You must admit that salmon was a worthy opponent, with wet scales that sparkle like gems. I can't even. You only want one, though? Yes, I only take what I need. That's nature's code. You just commented on it. Yeah, I don't see your comment. I legitimately do not see your comment, J6. It's weird. Hunt the cows in the ranch. Time to take some potatoes with me, too. Wow, I didn't... No, I wasn't expecting a plane like this when we came out of the forest. Watch out, Master. Sorry, but that's your first final warning. Normally I give you 4 chances, but this time is special. You're sheep thieves, aren't you? This is the ranch I've taken great pains to develop. Can you understand? Starting my ranch has been my own dream, my salvation for all the suffering I went through on the throne. Simply put, I'll kill anyone who ruins my dream. Besides, I've got a house full of wives to take care of. It's a mistake. We've only come here to hunt. I mean, maybe it's not a mistake. This is the first time we've met. It's nice to meet you, King of the Sling. I don't particularly like that nickname. Makes me sound like I'm some kind of con artist. Anyway, I'm gonna grab a carrot, but before that, maybe I should turn into a giant like in the tale. No need. I'm not fighting Goliath again. You there, beautiful little beast. After I punish you, I'll make you my wife. Master, another servant battle. I don't think this is a hunting trip anymore. Oh, Tamamo cats. Yeah, no, it's not working. I don't know why it's not showing me these comments. Are you guys able to see the comments on that video? Perhaps? Maybe it's something on my end completely. I don't know. You're seeing it just fine. I mean, to be fair, things are also a little buggy because I'm gonna post something in the Discord here in just a little bit, just to show quite a bit of an oddity with YouTube that's been going on. Let me see if maybe if I go to the video as if I was a person watching. Like if I go to video link, mute the tab, of course. So if I go to the video link and watch it as an actual short, maybe. But let's go on. Okay, so if I go to the actual video link, I can actually see the comments. It's weird. Maybe that's something I need to report to YouTube, but that means I can't rely on the one thing, because I now see this comment. J6King, he's carried me by spamming Elden Stars. I mean, it's true, but you don't gotta call me out like that, man. J6 doesn't need to call me out like that, man. Yes, but still, the viewers can see that. Also, I definitely need to remember that when I'm compressing down more shorts to not do the whole aspect ratio squish. Because that, like, looking at this now through the YouTube Shorts point of view, it definitely does look wonky. But it was an experiment, you know? It was more of an experiment than anything, so. But that should be Cat's interlude done. Sure, I don't have to pay rent here, but perhaps I shouldn't have picked this island. Oh well, I can set up shop anywhere I like. Farewell, all. Don't go overboard with the plundering. David, he was really powerful and for no reason, woof. No matters. The prize is in front of us. I'll get my paws on that 5-star beef. Master. Yarang. Listen, if I get carried away, if you want to stop me, I'm a fierce fighting dog, not a seeing eye dog. I'm only gonna take one cattle. Alrighty then, let's go. And she's back. She brought exactly one cattle. Yep, it was a good fight. Now I'm done hunting. But, you only took a salmon and a cattle, right? When you said hunting, I thought it'd be more... What? Of course, those are the ingredients. My ultimate goal is to make dinner for Master. What? You can cook when you have an enchilada on your platter? What are you talking about? I may not look it, but I'm a great cook. I'm actually a multi-purpose maid. No way, the maid outfit totally didn't give that away. I agree with Senpai, I mean, you, really? Huh. I mean, it kind of looks like an enchilada in my view, but whatever. It is what it is. I probably would not eat it. I just thought enchilada because I see EN on it, and that made me think enchilada. Yeah, I made a garlic steak, pumpkin, terrine, roast chicken, and with diavolo sauce. So I'll take the steak as long as it's actually steak and not just garlic in the shape of steak. I don't know what a pumpkin terrine is, but I'll try it cautiously. But, yeah, sorry, Cat, but the chicken will kill me. Just saying. That chicken will kill me. Pumpkin pudding and pumpkin pie and 4 kinds of canapé that I whipped up. You really are a good cook. I never lie, you know. How does it taste, Master? Absolutely fantastic. I'm so pleased you like it. No worries, it's my way of repaying you for what you do every day. This is getting embarrassing, so I'm going to close with that. Now then, I think that I'll have a care for my reward. Oh. Didn't realize that. You learn something new every day. But we get some quartz. She updates her profile. Why is her profile defaulting to that? I have her in the idol outfit. And it unlocked another interlude for her. Interesting. What interlude did it unlock? How far down is it, and how much is it gonna take? It's another one of these. I only have, how much AP? 48? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Cat's getting a dual interlude here. I've got the AP after all. So let's go. Yes, the NP. I did see that too, and I do know that her NP no longer stuns her after being upgraded. Be patient, I have a long story to tell. That Tamamo no Mai is one horrible servant. Now she's turned over a new leaf, I think, but when she was fully matured, she was really terrible. When a demon fox gains a tail, its power will grow exponentially. When it becomes a 9-tailed demon fox, its power is immeasurable. When that happened to her, she became afraid of herself. Thinking that she would never get married like that, she ripped off her tails. I don't think that's what actually happened, though. One of those tails became me, Tamamo Cat. Okay, here you go, Master. Today I've made a magnificent lobster. I want to try lobster! Wow. American style lobster. I want to try lobster! Here you go. Put some lemon on it, makes it even more delicious. Wow, so this is the essence of human civilization. Through cooking, we've distinguished mankind from beast. Just so you know, a cat made this. Everyone, I'm sorry to bother you when you're having fun. Romani! Are you kidding me? A pointless enemy attack at a time like this, and inside the apartment even. Lobster. It appears that they were attracted by the smell of the food. Since they're here for that, they're pretty tough. For some reason. They're berserker servants. Shadow servants? What's worse, they're all berserkers. Precisely, they're the shadows of the servants who are always hungry. I didn't see a single Seba amongst them, though. These guys are more powerful than what we faced so far, so be very careful. And save the lobster. I want some too, very badly. Oh, this is bad since I'm the same way, I can tell. What is it, cat? It's bad, it's the way I am now, I can't defeat these brutes. It's like I was just telling you, Master, when we get serious we turn pretty nasty. I put a seal on my noble phantasm until now. Master, will it help if I'm strong? Yeah. Will you still love me if I'm strong? I mean, you're a cat. Always love cats. Alright, then I have no choice. It's time to get serious. No more messing around from now on. Ooh. Snap, crackle, pop at the neck. Wow, this is... Oh, man. Romani was right, guys. This is tougher than anything we've dealt with so far. In all of our Grand Order, never have we ever faced a threat quite like this. I mean, look at their HP, guys. It's so much. And they must have some kind of gimmick, considering they don't have any break bars or anything. Are they gonna pull an Angry Mango and just as soon as I press Tamamo's NP, nuke me or something? Oh man, I don't have any way to keep Tamamo Cat alive either. Cat, if you go down from this, I'm so sorry, Cat. I know. I'm being sarcastic. To be fair, I do kind of wonder how difficult some of these interludes would be if I built era-appropriate teams. Like, proper servants of that era, proper CE of that era, proper Mystic Code of that era, because that can always be a game changer as well. Lobster chop! Lobster slash! Also, there was not a single Seba amongst all these. These were servants that are always hungry. I did not see Seba once. When you think hungry servant, you think Seba. Pardon the yawn. Enemy servants eliminated. Master, we've successfully defended the lobster. You're pretty good with the lobster mash. I'm sure you'd make a pretty handy wife in the kitchen. Wife? No, well, I have no experience in cooking. Cooking and fighting are very similar. They both smell of blood, and both are just as exciting. All you got is the event CE from Garner Center. I mean, you win some, you lose some, Janice. I think that's how it goes, generally. The greater the battle of the ingredients, the better it tastes. It's the same in relationships, too. The one who wins gets to eat. Oh, that's an interesting take. Very informative. Please, tell me more, Professor Cat. So are you sure you don't want to stop this, or are you down quite a dangerous path? I'm glad Mash has made a friend. But finally, my noble phantasm has been released. When our spirits become filled with gloom, we lose sight of ourselves. This is the slumberous paradise between dawn and dusk. It's a physical manifestation of a pretty frightening tale, but I guarantee that it's easy to use, so go ahead and use it. Master, from now on, I'd like you to handle me with caution. Be strict, but sweet, and sometimes gentle, alright? Sure thing, Cat. You will no longer fall asleep now. You will no longer be stunned. Although, it is kind of funny that she has stun rather than sleep. Also increased damage, so that's pretty good. Also increased HP restoration, so... Alright. But that is Cat's Interludes, as well as some, Berserker Atalante. So, before I fully call the stream, though, I do think I have enough to do a level up. So I am going to be doing a level up. I need to check to see how many foes I need to withdraw.
Yeah.
Our foe count is 3 and 2. Let's see. Also, did the stream just die? Or does my laptop just die? I think my laptop just went kaput. Okay, so 10, 12, 15, 20. It lagged a bit? Okay. I don't know if the stream was mad or happy that I'm getting close to end for that lag. 2, 5, 7, 10, 15, 20. I'm slowly running out of foes as well, thinking about it. Alright, excuse me, but now it's time to level up and the servant at the top of the level up order document, and thus getting the level up is Summer Raiko. Dun dun dun! Summer Raiko, it is time to finally get leveled up. And with this, all the Raiko servants are leveled in my Chaldea. You. I said you. There we go. But, oh, Janice, even if you put +3 to somebody, it's not going to be enough to knock Summer Raiko off. She's at +4 and I've already started, so when I start a level up, I carry through until the end. Ah, Ishtar. Fair enough. I need to withdraw some level up power. Okay, I do have everything, so let's take out any of the not 100 varieties of the Hellfires. I'll take out this 50 as well. Probably won't need quite that many, but it won't hurt to have. Receive. There we go. Ishtar has her uses and is not completely useless. That's fair. Welcome back, Infinity Lord. Welcome back. Sort of towards the end because it is level up time. And after leveling up, it's going to be end of stream time. But +3 to Ishtar puts her at a 4. Whee! That puts her in position number 4 on the thing. Oh, that was a super great success. Nice. Alright, let's get to Raiko's second ascension. If I remember correctly, her second ascension is better than her first. If I remember correctly. I may not. You're practicing for your next boss? It is better than her first. That's right. I'm the Shadow Prefect here to protect the morals of Chaldea. No wicked deed shall be ignored. Cast Iron Yo-Yo for Buster effectiveness for 3 turns and remove debuffs has been unlocked. I honestly didn't know that she had a debuff removal. That's actually pretty good. The good thing about these is you get to do the Ordeal Call extra instance. True. Same thing with the... Well, I can't say the same thing with the Ring-Ups and Interludes because those are different missions, but either way. Alright, so Ishtar is there. So right now it's looking like I might actually get Koyan leveled up here within the next couple streams. I feel as though I'm close to becoming the Light Prefect. How wonderful. 1 prism. Okay. Oh. Ooh, good neck pump. Yep, still saving for extra 1. I don't know when it's coming out, but that is kind of what I've decided to do. You know? While I do use the Lancer class quite a lot with Lam Lam and Resh is also in there, I just feel it's more beneficial to go for extra 1. Because it will have all the other extra class servants, obviously, in it. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Second Ascension as soon as we get the chance. Wonderful feeling of release, as if I've gotten something off my chest. Feel as if I'm spreading my arm. Feel like spreading my arms just to take in the sunlight. Master, what's the matter, Master? You don't know where to look at me now. Obviously, the face. You say such strange things. Oh, congrats, Divinity Lord. You can look at me just like you always do. Go on. Summer Catastrophe EX for attack for 3 turns and crit star drop rate for all allies. Alright. So I do think we're going to get Raikou here done and dusted pretty easily. It's going to be the skills that might be a little bit questionable, though, just because I have no idea what to expect as far as the maps go. Final Ascension for Summer Raikou is definitely convincing me to go back to second. How gentle, refreshing, and liberating. Nothing wrong with Raikou, to be specific. This may not be such a bad idea once in a while. It's just far too fan servicey for me. Yes, I emphasize once in a while. We cannot allow this to become a common thing or we'll be at risk for moral corruption. Indeed, you are right. It is doing this openly in public that invites indecency. Should you act and dress so in secret or discreetly, I will say nothing at all. Just like I am right now. And then some laughter. Nothing that taxing from some... That's fair. Right. Can I put her to Second Ascension? Because honestly, the Second Ascension looks like the best of the bunch. It looks the most tame, but at the same time, it looks the most put together. There's not too many colors distracting your eyes from things. It's very sleek, it is very simple. Thus, why I like Second Ascension, most of all. For Summer Raikou. Well, we got one Ordeal Call mission done from this. Still a while off from the next one, though. But now we do her skills. Oh, I only got enough for 1 skill to 9. Technically 10, but yeah, can't do it. I cannot do it. I need 216 before Medusa, or before Saberdusa becomes a 10-10-10. And that's still a ways away. Alright, so Summer Raikou. Summer Raikou. There she be. Alright, so far, just the Lancer gems. Nothing big. No big deal. I do hope that the next Lotto event, whenever it is, has those Madness Orb things. Because that would be so nice. So 36 times 3 is 108% proofs of hero will be needed to get Raikou to 666. Excuse me. But yeah, I think we are essentially at the wind down point for the stream. It's a bit of a shorter one, but you know, that's to be expected when I do interlude streams. So, for now, I have been Soulrack Dragon. I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you are checking this out on YouTube, then please, for me, be sure to like the video, comment down below if you have anything to say, subscribe to my channel because that definitely helps out with the interlude, and if you check the description down below, you can find links to the Twitch and the Discord where you can follow or join to find out when I go live, as well as communicate with me. I promise I am more active in Discord than I have been lately, just a lot of school stuff been keeping me distracted, but that is all for future me to worry about for now. Once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.